right, so in this last tutorial of the series, we're going to have a look at the MEL commands to use the character control window. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be looking at specific to HIK, right? Anytime you're setting keyframes or you are selecting effectors, all that can be done through a regular MEL command, so I won't be looking at those things. The first thing we want to do here is make sure that the character we're going to be using is the target character. Right, so I just want to make sure that's set to on. I also can change the source of it from one of these things, or I can do it with these commands here. Right, so there's Maya HIK set rig input, Maya HIK set stance input, Maya HIK set character input. Right, so for example, if I just select the first one and do the rig input, we're going to see that we're going to get a control rig, right, which we've been looking at. It's already in the stance pose, so I won't do the second one. If I set the third one here, so my HIK set character input, it's the target, which is this character, and source is my second character, right? And so basically what I'm going to do here is set to source. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And if I play my animation, we'll see that my skeleton here just follows. Right? We would have to change and set some of the, mainly in the spine area, but this is how we would just go and set it to do the retargeting. Once we're happy with this, right, we can show or hide the visibility of the IK, FK, or the skeleton. This is nothing more than the visibility of these things here, right? You see that we're showing them or hiding them. So I won't show you this. This is just one of those set adders, so set attributes, right? If we continue, we have the keying groups. The best way that I found was to use the option var. It's really not pretty, but it works, right? So key full body 1 will be set to the full body. So key full body 2 will set it to the body part, and full body 3 will be set to the selection, right? So I'm just going to highlight this and click on enter, and you'll see the difference here. Right. So setting an option var like this is really not pretty, but it, you know, if it works, it works, right? And so on and so forth. The pinning here is nothing more than in the attribute editor, just changing the pinning. And the retranslation, and all of these can be just set with the set attribute on the effector directly, so I won't be showing that. And last but not least, once we're happy with all our setting and the retargeting, we can bake to the skeleton or to the rig. What we need to know is that there's an option box for these two. The option box is just a 0 or 1, right? So it's just a 0 will not bring up the option box, and 1 will set it. So the command is HIK bake to skeleton to obviously bake to skeleton, HIK bake to control rig, obviously bake to the control rig. If I just highlight this and click on enter, right, we see that we're getting the option box. Again, we set it to 1, and I can click on apply. And you know, it's better to use the HIK bake to control rig because it does, you know, tidy up some of the things. So it's always used to, it's better to use it if it's possible. And so there you go. Once we've done this, we can start rendering our character and we're good to go. So that's it for me for this lesson. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorials, and I wish you luck on all your HIK beautiful animation. Thank you.